Welcome to Game 2 in the series between VNS Bot and PickRizza. Right now we have PickRizza in the red yet again in the top side of the map, and in the bottom side we have VNS Bot playing in grey yet again. Bot losing out on that first game, did manage to get a lot of good punishment in there for all the mismanagement of units and whatnot like that. However, when it came down to it, Rizza just put on the pressure from the early ages and just got that damage in that Bot didn't really be able to do. Rizza's economy was quite sealed off, very well done, had a lot of town centers up and was booming quite well. However, Bot just did not have the chance to do that. He was under a lot of pressure from Rizza, and I can't blame him. If I was under the same amount of pressure too, I probably wouldn't be focused on putting up town centers. I'd be more focused on getting rid of those attacking units. That tower though was probably the main thing that stopped him getting those town centers up, but you know, tower was put up in a defensive location, fair enough if you ask me. So we are currently in the Aztec War, and I believe in one of the last videos I actually asked you guys, what would you like to see a group of Eagle Warriors called? And I believe it was Old School Studios suggested a posse of Eagles. That was the highest vote at the time. Actually, it was the second highest, but it was the most creative, so I'm giving him the win for that. So every time I remember now, it will be a posse of Eagles every time I hear it. And I actually did the air quotations, so I'm not proud of myself for that at all, but you could probably tell by the sound of my voice there, but hey ho, what do you know? And actually, in the first game of this series, I asked a question as well. Answer that, because that was an important question. Alright? Answer it. So, let's have a look at what we have right now. So as everyone knows, the main factor with Aztecs is actually gold, and trying to lure these boar away. I'll go back into that after I see these boar, because I want to see what happens here first. I want to see if this boar gets lured, kills the eagle, or he mismanages the boar. And looks like he's just running away with it. Nearly losing it, 9 HP. Sorry, I just really want to see what happens here. Is he going to lure it across? And the FU there from Bot. And it looks like he might actually just get it. He is losing scouting time because of this. And I'll be able to show you that actually, a lot less scouting done. But he might get an extra boar out of this. Lucky those wolves don't attack there. And, oh, 2 HP. Getting very close right now. Can't afford to lose it. And if it gets attacked, no, losing that one out there. You might just make this. That village there going to be in a lot of trouble. And looks like he's going to just make this. And he's got the boar steal, guys. That's what we wanted to see. And as I always say, essentially it's a lot more than 340 food, because it's taking 340 food from your opponent and you gaining 340 food. So there's a big difference there. So anyway, back to what I was saying about the Aztecs. Gold is probably the most required resource of them. If they don't have gold, there's not a lot they can do, because as we know, they go into archers, and that goes into crossbows, and that goes into eagles. And all of those units there are gold heavy. It's not like they cost 15 or 10 gold each, like militia. But, and even they still cost like 20, but the fact is, at least I recall it being 20. 60-20. Yeah, that sounds right. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. But, mind blank. So, the main thing with them is gold. If they have a good gold location and their opponent has a bad one, that can pretty much be game deciding. So, I actually want to see right now how many militia are we both going for. Because we do know at the start of any Aztec game, they go for militia. Looks like we're getting the 5 out there, so the 5 militia and the Eagle Warrior, the standard there. And from Bot, what is he going? He's only got the 2 out. Interesting enough, he's going up to Feudal Age, and Rizza's going up before him as well. Mostly due to the fact he's got that boar up, and he forces his opponent to put up those extra farms. So, from that, we can tell just how effective that the boar steal is. You can see that he only got out 2 militia, his opponent has out 5, he's advancing up to castle first. However, we can see Rizza is currently on a higher score, just because I would say the fact that he's got these farms out, because farms do give a lot more towards score. But here come the... Geez, we've got a few more there actually. It looks like we have actually got 7 militia here, and we do have the 6 there from Bot, so we're looking at different numbers here actually. And man-at-arms upgrade has been done, so are going to be able to get quite a big advantage out of this. And if these guys sit over here and can take the gold away from the Aztec, we know what's going to happen. Militia, of course, standing no chance versus man-at-arms unless they're microed extremely well and get the heal bonus as well. So, forcing this archery range here to stop production, we see the counter man-at-arms go up there, just because of the fact he needs it, because his militia won't stand a chance when they're outmatched and out-teched, so... And it looks like he might micro in quite well, honestly, but he's going to be forced out of there only with 4 militia remaining. Sorry, man-at-arms at this stage. And man-at-arms actually still being produced. Any more over here? No, going into the 2-range Smith transition there. And double range coming up there, and we might even see the blacksmith come up any moment right now. I'm getting quite a few comments from Bot right now, and there's the Smith there. So he's got quite a few archers, skirmishers in play as well. Always good to have a nice mix between those two, especially when your opponent is going for archery ranges, because having those skirmishers mixing there, it just allows them to soak up that little bit of damage. And for every arrow they take, one of your archers doesn't take an arrow. So it's win-win, essentially. And they don't cost gold, so if you're low on gold, just keep producing them. And the men-at-arms are coming into here. However, not a lot they're going to be able to do again, because these archers are just going to be able to take them out very, very quickly. Did take a few there, did get a bit of harassment in, but not a lot, not enough to do anything. And surprise, it's actually gone to the deer all the way over here. I mean, it's generally in there. When you go militia rush, you go for deer. But it seems they're so far away, and he's got such a far away drop-off point. I wasn't actually expecting that. And are we going to see a fast castle from anyone? I just want to check quickly. No, neither player going for a fast castle. They are going to go into full archery range feudal harass. Right now we can see that Reza does have the numbers, but it appears that Bot has a better economy going. Just from the score, but it could all be related down to... And here we go, actually going to lose a few villages here if he's not careful. Losing one, and he's going to garrison that town center. Is he going to get around just in time? Getting around in there, he's in his lumber source now. This is where you don't want archers to be, in the middle of your source here. However, putting this house up here, very, very smart. Going to lose quite a few units though. No, managed to get around there. And he's going to have the heal bonus against these guys here, and he's taken all these villages here off to fight again. He is going to lose most of this army here, but those skirmisher mix is going to make it quite effective versus archers. But he's doing exactly what he wants to do. He's not killing any units, he has lost quite a few, but he has taken 4 villages there permanently off wood until this army's dealt with. These villages over here idling, a lot of idle villages over here. So in a sense, that was a win. Not because he took out his opponent's army, not because he didn't lose any units, but because there was so many idols when that was happening and they were not gathering, which is exactly what you want out of attacks like this. As you can see, he lost most of his army there, but he's still up by like 100 points. And that's mostly due to the fact his economy was still going, while his opponent's bots was not. Simple enough. And Rizza right now keeping the score just above. He's only about 100 points up. Bot doing very well to keep in this, and we've got the defensive watchtower going up over the gold again actually. Very interesting. And actually let's just check the upgrades quickly. We have +1 attack and range. We already have the armor upgrade for Bot though. That's what I've actually noticed so far in this game. Bot always seems to get those armor upgrades a little bit quicker. I mean, of course, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I remember of the first game, Bot definitely got the archer upgrade first. So it means he's going to be able to take those few more arrows. See, Bot not going up, Rizza not going up. Rizza actually saving to go up right now. He only needs 200 more food, and Bot still needs a lot. He's got a lot of gold surplus, though. How about Rizza? Rizza has next to no gold surplus at all. So it's going to be interesting to see whether he sells off some food, well, buys some food. He's going to go pure archer by the look of it. No skirmishes being mixed in from now on. And here comes the over the woods harass right now. And not taking out any villages there, but managing to again stall these villages from gathering, which is exactly what you want. And we can see we do have Bot going up to Castle Age. I'm expecting Rizzo to go up as well. There we go, so up by about a third of upgrade time. So it's not going to really come down to it so much, because Rizzo's going to be in the Castle Age a little bit before Bot instead. Last game he was in there quite a bit before, but Bot going to be able to do the damage nonetheless, if he gets those cavalry archers out and manages to get up there. So far we haven't really seen any harassment done to Rizza in this series yet, and I wonder if I hope he knows that hole's there. I'm expecting he knows it's there, but that is a big amount of archers there actually. This could be a good game if he's not careful, especially when these go up to crossbow and get that little plus attack on them, and the range of course. And there's the attack and range, there's the crossbow. And only seeing Bot go up now, and these archers are going to get in here uncontested. These guys are completely out of position. And forcing the garrison in the town centre there, this does not look good for Bot right now. He's not gathering resources. Every second these guys are not in here, he's losing, well, a lot of score. Just because right now we can even see Riz is currently up by 400 points. We see the defensive siege workshop going up there for Bot, so he's going to be able to get those mangonels out, be able to do a little bit of damage. These archers just coming around here. Surprised he actually hasn't gone all the way around here yet. Looks like that's where he might be heading. We do see the elite skirmisher upgrade though, probably a good decision there. just because of the fact they're going to be able to take so much damage and do so much damage to those archers. Mangonel out right now. If this gets a good hit... No. Bugger. That was his chance right there to make a real big game changer. Currently only 400 points in it though, but at this point 400 is quite a bit. Second Mangonel coming out there, and losing a Mangonel is no small thing as well. Mangonels are expensive. They are really expensive. But still, we see these archers here retaining this high ground advantage. No doubt going to try and follow him all the way along here and keep this high ground advantage if he can. And we can see right now, Rizza on 100 population. I really want to jump over to see what Bot's actually on, but I don't want to miss this fight here. High ground versus low ground, yet again. And we actually have the resources for Rizza to go up right now. Is he going to up? And there's a monastery. I'm assuming he's already got the university up. I can't swap. I want to see if he goes up. He has the resources to go up. How are you going to go? And there we go. So he is going up. Currently on 107 population. Bot on 73. So down by quite a bit right now. But he does have those defensive mangonels out. Managing to get some really good hits there, actually. So if Bot doesn't go up soon, he could be in a lot of trouble, potentially. But he did have the resources there. But he just managed to spend them all on something. No idea what. But again, Bot's going to be left down while his opponent goes up to the Imperial Age. And that's pretty much what decided the last game. Getting that range and attack upgrade on those cavalry archers, as well as getting those rams out. Those rams did really help. So, what are we going to see here? We are going to see eagles. And I hope I haven't talked about cavalry archers in this game, as in he's going to go for cavalry archers. I don't think I have, but I hope he hasn't. But the Eagle Warrior production has been started, so there is going to be some damage done there. If I have talked about cavalry archers too much in this game, I do apologise, just because I haven't really been concentrating too much. I know that sounds bad. Like, I have been concentrating in a sense, but I've been more involved in the game and less on the civs. I always seem to do that. But Imperial Age, there we go. So we are going to be seeing the Eagle Warrior upgrade, no doubt about it. We do have archers in his base, and this is the first real harassment we've seen from Bot so far. But these Eagle Warriors are going to be able to get in there and do the damage. But they don't have all their armor upgrades yet. They've got the +2, but no doubt he's going to be working on the... There we go, Elite Eagle Warriors. So they've got 4 +2. And definitely going to be going up again with that. We can see right now we do have Bot coming out and doing quite a bit of harassment, because he knows the opponent's Imperial Age. He knows he needs to do the damage right now. More barracks going down for Rizza. He's going to lose lots of villages. Not villages, he's going to lose all his army over there. He lost all his archers over here. And the Eagle Warriors are currently on quite a bit. I mean, they're going to get that last armor upgrade. And our posse of Eagle Warriors is going to be able to come in and absolutely destroy this. And here they go. And Bot resigning off there. Fair enough, he was behind by 1,300 points. And he wasn't in an Imperial Age, which was what he really needed. And he had the resources to go up a long time ago. I'm surprised he didn't, because I pointed that out. He actually did, but he didn't. Because he didn't have the monastery, university, or the castle up. He was going for the university, though, and he did have the monastery there, actually. So he probably could have gone up by now. But he was on quite a low population. He didn't have a lot of villages out, so there's not really much he could do about it. So pick Rizza. We will see you in round 2.